MOLY TOWN.
In 3, 2, 1.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Yeah, I look the list. I don't need the name there in order. I don't need to write not.
Liby.
Wait there.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
What up, it's a weather to be on MOLY TOWN platform. Today we'll be talking about artists in Cameroon who have their own lane. That these artists that you can't even compare them to their peers. Okay, if they feature on your song, if they jump on your song sound like them.
Oh! Yeah.
If they write a song for you, the song sound like them. You can't even mistake it when they write a song for somebody because you just know the song sound like them. Okay, who are these artists? If you're watching me for the first time, click that red subscribe button down there before we jump to it, because you guys have a tendency of watching without subscribing. And if you like the video, share. Okay, let's build a platform. Let's make it grow. This one was supposed to be MOLY TOWN 10, but I tried to make this list 10. I don't try. I could not. So I just had to go with the ones I had. So today we'll be coming up with 6 artists who have their own lane, okay? Who sound just like them. Yeah, when I mean just like them, I mean there's nobody to compare them with. And before we jump into the list, you guys should definitely click that subscribe button down there to be part of the family and definitely like the video, okay? So today we'll be jumping to the 6th spot. On the 6th spot, we have Mr. Leo. Mr. Leo has been one of those guys that when he drops a song, it just becomes a hit. Mr. Leo is a hit guy. He's a go-to guy when you need a hit. Every song he drops, not necessarily every song, but he has had a couple of misses. Most of his songs have become hit. Most of his singles are hits. When you drop a single, it becomes a hit, okay? He stayed for some hit drought for some time before he got that hallelujah.
Huh?
Yeah, before you got Amen, okay? If you've noticed, every song that Mr. Leo jump on just sound like Mr. Leo's song. For example, Madame Toulemon featuring Rhythms. That was the only hit Rhythms ever had, and the song sound like a Mr. Leo song featuring a rhythm. DJ Kenny featuring Mr. Leo. That one is obvious. DJ Kenny just make beats and artists sing on them. The next artist on the list is Renis. So Renis is an artist signed to New Bell Music. That one nobody needs to say it. I don't even have to say it again. She has her own vibe. She does not feature a lot. The only song she features on are songs with Jovi. I've not heard her collaborate with anybody, even a foreign artist. So Renis, like everybody in New Bell Music, they're just in their own world. Yeah, that's it about Renis. If you guys have anything else to say about Renis, or if Renis sound like anybody, you just can compare her to any female artist in Cameroon. Anybody understand why or how this list operates? Yeah, you got it. But if you don't, you don't. So with everything said about Renis, let's jump down to the next guys on the list. The reason I say next guys is because it's a group, okay? And that is X-Malaya, okay? X-Malaya, there's nothing to say about these guys that you guys don't already know. They just have their own sound, their whole vibe. They had a song with J Martin, even though they tried to use in those days when Afrobeats, when Nigerian music, when J Martin has his own kind of music. When X-Malaya jumped on it, it just sounded like a hybrid of Makossa and what J Martin does. That's every song they feature on it just become like Makossa, okay? They've had a couple of songs, couple of features, couple of hits. Even if they wake you up from sleep and they play X-Malaya song, you just know it's them. Especially that Roger Guy voice. That Roger Guy voice now just X-Malaya signature. So let's jump down to the next person on the list. The next person on the list is Numerica. Numerica had somebody that he sounded like when he just came into the game, but right now, and that was why that person in those days was always delivering hits back to back to back, and that's Jean-Pierre Essombe. So Numerica is like the new version of Jean-Pierre Essombe. So he has his own lane, but now he's modifying it using this new wave of Cameroon music, like what he did with Banassi 4. He's blending it with these African artists, like this African music, you know. Numerica is the only guy I believe right now that is doing Makossa. Not only that, he's the only person doing Makossa right now, but he has his own sound, his own voice. It's unique the way his production goes, the way everything goes, and he has had hits upon hits, okay? That's it. So if you know any artist in Cameroon right now that you can compare him to Numerica, anybody renowned or any of his peer that you can compare him with, just tell me, apart from Jean-Pierre Essombe, because that's a legend. That's a full bona fide legend. You can't compare him to that right now. Jean-Pierre Essombe, I believe he's retired right now, or I don't know if he's still alive. No offense, okay? But I haven't heard anything from him for a very long time now. So, enough rambling, let me jump down to the next person on the list. The next person on the list is Malox Loviber. Malox has his own lane. Malox has just carved out his own lane, his own sound, and his own everything. That his own sound came out after Franco released Kolela Petit, and I believe his producer at that time, IVO, got inspired and brought up that sound that he's using right now, the chorus sound he's using right now, the sound that signifies Malok's sound and Malok's lyrics also, the kind of music he does. No artist in Cameroon has the balls to do that, okay? Unless they want to ruin their career. But Malok's just made that his lane, just made it in a way that song is just Malok's. When you hear it, you just say, oh, it's Malok's. And he made it in such a way that it is addictive, danceable. But if you guys know any artist in Cameroon right now that does the kind of songs Malok does, I know there are some females that have tried to dabble into that lane, like Zitra and Trésor. Those two girls, I think they have tried to dabble into that lane, and I believe Malok just got the lane all covered. So with that said, if you still have any other artists in Cameroon that you think you can compare him to Malok's or that can dive into that Malok's lane, drop in the comment box below. I'm here. We are all here for the fuckery. We are all here to listen, debate, and talk about it. Okay, so let's jump down to the next person on the list. The next person on the list is Charlotte Panda. I know this one I don't even have to say much about her because we already know Charlotte Panda is Charlotte Panda. If Charlotte Panda jump on your song, that song does sound like Charlotte Panda. Even the song she did with Yemi Alade just had to dive on the Charlotte Panda vibe. Okay, not like some artists who want to feature with foreign artists. They just want to do a song that may suit the style that the artist is comfortable with, so that the song may be good, or the song may give the artist the vibe for them to sing on it. But Charlotte Panda just came in with Charlotte Panda vibe, and Yemi Alade just had to jump on it. And she's also versatile, so that's how that's why the song worked, you know. So Charlotte Panda is one of them. If you have any artists in Cameroon, and Charlotte Panda has inspired some artists in Cameroon. I believe just one female that I know of right now, Labelle, that wants to try to get into the Charlotte Panda vibe, you know. But Charlotte Panda is just Charlotte Panda, and she has the team. She has the machine behind her that can market her, can push her, can make her get the kind of hits she has, can make her dominate the lane she is in. There's no true Charlotte Panda in Cameroon. You can't get somebody that sings like Charlotte Panda. You just say, okay, this girl, do you know this girl? Who? That girl that sounds like Charlotte Panda. That's it. There's no artist like that. You just can't. Okay? You just have Charlotte Panda. Drop what you think about this placement in the comment box below, and let's jump down to this guy. If this guy just a leap on your song, the whole song just sound like him. And who that is? Magasco. Okay, Magasco. Nobody can debate this. If Magasco write their song, it sound like him. For example, Mimi Tenten. He wrote Mimi Tenten. If you listen to Mimi Tenten and Camille Toyota, they have the same vibe, the same energy. It doesn't matter who sings it. It doesn't matter whose voice is on it. But just the energy, the vibe, the pace, the frequency of the song, you just know that song sound. If he collaborates on your song, like just feature on your song, or even does an ad-lib on your song, the whole of that song just carry Magasco vibe. Like the Power series, all the songs Magasco is on it, either he does the hook or the whole song moves with the energy he set. I just believe when he gets into the studio, he's the person setting the energy, because Magasco is first of all the energetic one, like the person who always want things to go, get the vibe going, you know. Even when he does that Mirror Man thing on Instagram, it's Magasco, okay? And I don't think Magasco has had a hit song that has anybody featured on it. There have been some hit songs featuring him on it, not his songs, but just a collaboration. But Magasco don't have any hit song featuring anybody on it. The reason is just simply because when anybody jump on Magasco's song, they just disrupt the vibe. Okay, they just change the vibe. If you guys know any Magasco hit song, I believe you guys may be thinking Fine Boy featuring Dog Z. That song was already a hit before Dog Z jumped on it, okay? Even before Dog Z came on it. So Magasco just has his own vibe. Every song, and when he jump on your song, that song has now the Magasco vibe. And that gives it the potential of becoming a hit, introducing your fans to his fans and all that stuff. So Magasco is on the top of this list because it's like a virus. Yeah. Magasco's sound, Magasco's vibe, Magasco's energy, the aura of Magasco is like a virus. When Magasco jump on any project, it just becomes a Magasco project. So with all that said, thank you for watching. Okay, definitely like the video and subscribe. Okay, you guys have a tendency of watching without subscribing, and if you've made it up to this point, I appreciate it. So just click the subscribe button. That won't take you any second. Okay, if you've watched this video up to this point, thank you for watching it up to this point. Some guys have been asking how can they support the channel, so I've been looking for a way to get your support without letting other channels copy. But I just had to sit, reflect, and I realized that YouTube is a free platform. Okay, we are just here to share knowledge. So if you feel generous enough to support the channel, if you want to do it through MTN or Orange Mobile Money, that's the information, that's the name, that's the number, and that's the reference number. Okay, this is a key point. Don't forget to include the reference number. But if you are not in Cameroon and you want to support, you can do it through PayPal. Okay, send it through that number. That's the PayPal number, and that's the name. Okay, that's just how we've set up the finance side of MOLY TOWN. So any channel that wants to copy it, they can still copy it, because YouTube is a free platform. Everybody, we are just here to share information, make each other grow. So for all those asking me how they can support, that's the information how you can support MOLY TOWN. Thank you guys for watching, for subscribing. God bless you, and I'm out.